welcome to the table. Go ahead and take a seat, we're just about to begin. I am Midgarin, joined once more by our cast of wonderful and affordable roleplayers. Before we begin tonight's episode, I just want to take a moment to thank everyone out there for their support. Each and every one of us here at Sunday Nights try to do our best to make fun and exciting stories for you to enjoy. If you could leave a like or a comment down below, it would greatly help out the channel. So, sit back and enjoy the continuation of our story as the Sunday Nights present Deadlands, Riders of the Hellstorm.
So this week we are going to be doing things a little bit differently. The story will be told in two parts, with Joshua, Maeve, and Hoby still at the Carnival of the Undead. Later, we'll see what kind of trouble Axel has gotten himself into, so sit back, relax, and listen to the tale of our Western Wranglers. Our posse last episode was sitting around the table discussing past stories, and after dealing with zombified circus members, bearded lady, a lion tamer, and a zombified lion, Axel had ran off into the woods after seeing something that scared him even more than Maeve. You guys are still sitting around snacking on some food and stuff. What would you like to do now?
Well, I don't know if he's coming back.
Well, since apparently he's not coming back anytime soon, I suppose we should finish up what we got going.
Yeah, he'll come around eventually, but I agree. Let's get her done.
What are you getting done?
Well, there's our names on the marquee, so we may as well go check out what they got going.
Everyone give me a notice check.
Joshua rolled a 4.
Maeve got a 2.
I also got a 2.
Alright, so Joshua notices this very large man just going up to one of the stalls and just picking up the pies and starts eating it. And he's just shoving food into his mouth.
Good God, man. Might want to slow down.
These are my pies.
Maeve's just gonna kind of lean over so that she can see. Is there anything weird about it? What's this guy looking like?
He's a very plump, heavy-set fella. He's kind of looks adolescent-esque, but he has the body of a very large, plump man, but very young in the face.
Joshua's just going to lean over towards Maeve and just kind of cover her eyes like, good God.
How are you going to do that when you're standing across the table?
Oh, I thought she was sitting right next to me.
Does he look human?
Yeah, he does seem pretty human.
And like alive human, unlike the other humanoids we've encountered thus far here at this carnival.
That is correct.
Do you think he's the one who runs the circus?
Judging by the way he's shoveling them pies in his mouth, I highly doubt it.
Maeve will take a step forward. Excuse me, sir. Do you know anything about this circus? And have you seen a man running around looking like he's scared out of his mind?
What?
Do you
I'll
speak
take that as a
English?
I speak good.
Oh, honey. Thank you very much.
What you guys doing here?
Well, taking out some zombies for you. And she'll, motion towards the dead bodies over yonder. And, looking for our friend, as I mentioned.
Who's your friend?
His name is Axel. What's your name?
They call me Biggin.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Biggin.
Joshua is, trying to control his laughter.
Do you live here by yourself, Biggin?
No, I live here with the people that protect me, and I'm in the circus.
Oh, what do you do in the circus?
I just sit there and people look at me and then they give me more cake and more pie and more treats.
Now that sounds like quite the life.
What's your friend look like?
He's tall. He's got a big gun. He's got some facial hair.
Oh, he's got a generally scared demeanor.
He doesn't seem generally too scared about what's going on. He doesn't.
No, not him. Him. The description.
Oh.
He's got a generally scared demeanor.
I know a guy who's scared all the time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What's he look like?
He looks like a guy.
Good description.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he screams a lot.
What's his name?
Oh. You want me to show you?
Yes, please.
Sure.
All right, this
How
way.
could this possibly?
And he walks along. I mean, it's not so much a walk as a waddle until they reach the front entrance of one of the tents. Pulling the covering to the tent to the side, he kind of slips inside and disappears.
Hey guys.
You got a
Nope.
sneaking suspicion this isn't a great idea?
Yeah.
Oh, this is most definitely a trap.
Not as much sneaking suspicion as a glaring screaming in my ear that this is a terrible idea.
Maeve's gonna step in.
Yeah. Let's go in.
Joshua is a little hesitant, but he's going to go in too.
You go inside of a tent. You don't see the large gentleman anywhere, but in the center of the tent, you see a giant slab with ruins on the ground. There seems to be a person strapped on top of it. He's screaming, at least he's trying to scream, as two robed gentlemen start shoving popcorn and cotton candy and other foods into his mouth, force feeding him as the screams continue. There are many other culted people in the room. In the stands around the circus, you see what look to be people, but everyone give me a notice check.
Awesome. That's a 2.
That is a 4 for Joshua.
And Maeve, what did you get?
Maeve got a 7.
You're actually going to notice that they are actually mannequins that are propped up around, not actual people.
Joshua is immediately going to draw his rifle and bring it up to his shoulder at the ready. He's going to look to his companions and he's going to say, "See, I fucking told y'all this was a terrible idea, but no, we had to go inside the tent."
Y'all knew it was a bad idea, but it doesn't mean we shouldn't do it.
It's not gonna kill itself. And she'll cast a spell.
Actually, before you cast, let's roll initiative. Maeve, what did you get?
I got a 3 of hearts.
And Josh?
I got an 8 of diamonds.
And Hoby?
3 spades.
There seems to be several gentlemen in here with black robes. They rolled a ace, and so did a gentleman in a blue robe that seems to be standing and overseeing them. So it's going to be an ace of spades and an ace of hearts. So they are going to go first. The gentleman in the back of the tent from where you guys are standing is going to point at you guys and say, "How dare you step in here and stop our rituals?" But that's going to be the end of his turn.
We're led by a fat man. What do you want from us?
I see Biggin brought you here. I guess he thought you would make better sacrifices.
I have to have a talk with that fat man.
Joshua, it's going to be your turn.
Before Joshua does anything, he spits a big old gob of tobacco juice on the ground, and he says, "If you think you're going to cut us down, you're going to have to sacrifice that head of yours first." And then he's going to take a shot at the dude in the blue robe. I assume that's who is speaking, correct?
That is who is speaking. What is the range of your weapon?
24, 48, 96. We good?
Yeah, it just lets me know what negatives to put in.
Joshua got an 11.
All right, that's going to be a hit. So
Because he's got to do his other shots, too.
okay, so
Sorry,
It
it took
looks
a
like
second for them to hit.
it's all good. So tell me what you rolled on all your shots.
Alright, so the first one was an 11. Second one was a 6. Third was a 12. Fourth was a 9. And the fifth was a 24.
So you are going to hit with every single shot. So I'm going to have you roll damage 5
Jesus.
times.
Yes.
You don't gotta tell me twice. Alright.
However,
How do you-
I'm going to spend a Benny, and I'm going to drop my adventure deck card onto the thing. I'm going to have one of you read it off. Do I have a volunteer? I would assume Josh, because...
Villainous verbosity. Play to make an opposing wild card lose his next action by gloating or talking about his master plan. He already fucking did that. He can't do it twice. Can I spend a Benny to make that not fucking happen?
Nope. So you pull up your shot, and he starts going on this tangent. And he goes, "Ha! You think you can stop us with your guns? We are the cult of Hellstrom. He has more vision than you can ever dream to have. If you strike us down, the sins of this world will devour you. And even if they don't, once the sins are gone from this plane, we'll follow them to their homes. We are driven by love and power and love of power. Now, men, cut out their guts and feed them to this sacrifice so he can reunite our leader with his betrothed and take over the Deadlands for ourselves. This is what Darius Hellstrom has ordered us, and as the cult of Hellstrom, we do what he asks of us. And he goes droning on and on and on about how he plans to pierce the veil between here and the beyond in order to bring back the loved ones of the damaged and of the creator, and just keeps on going to the point where you're completely distracted by his super mesmerizing speech. With that, Hoby's turn now.
That was a lovely speech.
Mm-hmm.
As I take a couple steps forward and just drop my pistol and start shooting into this guy right here. Lovely speech, lovely, truly. But here's the problem, and that's an 8. Cause I just
An 8 will be a hit.
Sweet. Hit the bonus damage or no?
The bonus damage is with a raise. What is the range on your weapon?
12, 24, 48.
So that would be about mid-range. So unfortunately, you're going to have some negatives on that, so it's not quite a raise.
Damn, fine. The damage is 7.
And
And I'm going to shoot again.
you wing this guy. He is now shaken with the first hit. And then you said you're going to shoot again. And what did you roll?
That's a 4.
So unfortunately, you miss him on the second shot.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to miss. That's all I got now.
And Maeve?
Alright, Maeve is going to take a shot at this guy kind of hanging off on the side over here. That is a 7 to hit him. She's got a 12, 24, 48. I already knew what you were going to ask.
Yes. So unfortunately, that is not going to hit.
Alright, and now she's going to cast a spell. We're gonna try something new, boys and girls. So this spell is called Havoc. So this creates chaos and mischief for all those within its area of effect, hurling debris and rivals in all direction. With success, the caster places a medium blast template anywhere within range. And that's what I'm going with, is the medium blast template, not the cone. Anyone touched by the template is distracted and must then make a strength roll. Those who fail are hurled 2d6 feet directly away from the center. Victims who strike a hard object, such as a wall, take 2d4 damage. And I need to roll a smarts, I believe, which is what I upped during my last advance.
Awesome. First, you're going to need to roll a faith.
Okay, can I
To
keep that
see
smarts roll?
Yes.
Okay. I'll roll faith now.
So what you do is you roll a faith to see if we're able to cast the spell.
Okay.
And then you see which you need to get a 4. You're on your second action, so you're not going to make it.
Oh,
You're not able to cast the spell.
Oh, I didn't realize there was negatives to faith rolls too.
Yeah, for every action that you have is an additional 2 and then a 4 for your third action.
Okay. Let's see. Well, she's gonna try again. So I
Okay.
need a 4, which means I need to get at least an 8. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, cross your fingers, boys. Womp womp.
Oh.
7. Man, I'm rolling shit tonight. All right, well, that is... Man, she's useless tonight. Sorry, guys.
What it was is Axel is your lucky.
Clearly. Yeah. Well, I rolled real well on the smarts. That's why I was like, yeah, let me keep that one. But if I can't even do a faith roll.
Absolutely.
All right. That's all she got.
So now it's the cultist's turn. So it looks like what they're going to be able to do is move up towards you. Each of them pulling out their sacrificial daggers as they come towards you.
Swear to God, if he breaks out another soliloquy, I'm going to be pissed.
And the cultist leader heads towards you as well. Josh, it is now your turn again.
Alright, I am going to step forward in front of Maeve. I'm
Hi,
gonna
hero.
go ahead and see if I can do something about these cultists in the front. Alright, I rolled a 14, a 10, a 12, and an 11 for shooting.
All right. Are you shooting one of them 5 times, or are you shooting each one of them?
I'm only shooting 4 shots, but each one of them's getting 1 shot.
I believe you have to shoot your full rate of fire.
Alright, then the last one's gonna get 2. The last one was an 18.
You're going to nail every single one of them. So if you can roll me your damage.
This guy.
Do I calculate all the damage together, or is it just the one?
No, if each one's getting a different one.
Each one's getting a different. Each one is for a different bullet. Tell me which one you're shooting with which bullet.
No, he's asking if he adds all of the regular and the bonus damage, or just the regular damage.
You only have bonus damages on ones that you have a raise. So anyone that you rolled 8 or higher on, which seems to be all of them, Yeah. So you're going to get the bonus damage on every single one of them. So add them both up.
Alright, so the first one at the top on the left is going to get 12 points of damage. Second one is going to get 12 points of damage.
First bullet into the first guy is going to hit him straight into a gut shot. His innards splattering into the guy behind him. Once again, shooting the next guy in the guts. Other guy gets an arm shot, but you hit him right in an artery, makes him bleed out, and he just drops like a bad habit. Sort of like the thing that Maeve's wearing. Next one gets a gut shot.
All the cool kids wear habits.
And shot in the leg, taking him down and dead. So you have now killed 4 of them. There is now 4 more, including the cultist leader. Do you want to take another action?
No, I'll save some for the rest of the party.
Fair enough. Hoby?
Alright, so now I've got to move up a little. How far will I need to go to have no penalties on the shot? Just ask that right now.
So the numbers are yards because the table is set up for feet. So what is your pace?
The pace is 5.
So you can move up about 5. And then what's the range on your weapon?
The one I've been using, 12, 24, 48.
12 up to 12 is your short, which has no modifiers. The second one is medium, which is a -2. And then long would be the other one is -4. Anything beyond that is extreme, and it's a -8.
Okay, but is this within 12?
Yes, so it would be 6 blocks.
Awesome. And that guy in the black hood is about to get shot. Maybe 4.
So that's a 4. That's going to be a hit. This one was ready shaken. As he's clutching his wound, you are going to shoot him.
7.
Yep, so you're going to shoot him in the gut and take him out with gut shot.
Alright, is this guy within range?
You guys are slicing through these.
No, we don't use knives. Not usually.
Fair enough. I mean, bullets technically slice. Just,
I think they pierce. We're piercing through these.
I mean, it's all if you're breaking it down into simple machines, a wedge. But anyways, you gonna do anything else, Hoby?
Is this a opponent or is this just some random debris?
That is an opponent.
Okay, I will shoot at that if it is with 6, is it?
It is 6. Just a reminder, you are still gonna have negatives because it's your second action.
Yeah, I know.
But hey,
Guys don't like me, but hey, gotta go for it.
absolutely.
So it's 13.
Yeah, it's a 13. Yeah, you're
And for
gonna
damage.
hit him. All right, and that's with a raise, so you are going to kill him.
14, hell yeah.
This guy, what he was doing was he was kind of holding the guy down as he's shoving circus food into his mouth. The guy looks a lot like Axel, but give me a notice check.
All of us are just me.
Oh, just you.
I don't notice. That's a 3.
Could be Axel.
Axel, that you?
Maeve, it is now your turn.
She is seeing the boys mop up. She's gonna at least try to help. So let's see here. Her pace is, I believe, 6, so that means 6 squares, right?
That is correct.
All right, she's going to move up to here, and she's going to take a shot at this last cultist guy. That's a 4. Damn it, Axel.
4 is going to be a hit, though.
Yay! So that is 10 damage.
That's actually going to be 13 damage because you are going to add the bonus damage with that because that is a raise.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, you raised on the damage, so that's going to be a death.
Yay! Just for kicks and giggles, I know she's going to be taking negatives because he's a ways away, but she's going to take a pot shot at Mr. Blue Robe, too. Yeah, I don't think that 5 is gonna amount to much with all her negatives, so she's going to call it good on the shooting. Okay.
However, if you wanted to spend a Benny, you can to re-roll it.
No, that's fine. She's got other stuff to do. She's gonna move. Can she move as another, like, as her action? Can she do like a second movement instead of doing an action? Okay. So she's gonna move up closer to this guy who is getting goodies shoved down his gullet. That way she can, next turn, hopefully grab him off the tablet or whatever this thing is. She's just gonna stand over the guy she just shot to death.
Wait, have you already moved this turn?
Yeah, that's why I asked if I could do it again, since I'm not.
Oh, sorry. No, you would not be able to. You get movement action and then 3 actions. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was asking, is if I could do a movement action again in lieu of doing something else. Okay, in that case, that is going to be her turn.
Then it is going to be the cultist leader. He starts saying some incantations. It seems to be in Latin of some sort. He pulls out gobs of cotton candy out of his robe and just starts shoving it into the mouth of the guy strapped on the table.
Pull it in him.
He rolls a 9 on his spell casting, and the ruins that are surrounding the table start to glow.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that Maeve can roll to see if she knows what kind of spell he's casting?
Yes, if you wanted to roll occult.
Oh, it's kind of a good thing.
So, unskilled?
I guess, yeah.
Good thing Axel's not here. He'd already be out the door.
That's going to be some snake eyes, so she doesn't know what this magic is.
All right. And then he is going to start running towards Hoby. But he completely whiffs it and trips over the dead body in front of you and falls on the ground in front of you.
That right there, my mistake.
He rolled a 1, which is
Oh,
good.
man. Yep.
All right, Josh.
Well, Joshua's going to move up beside the fallen cultist leader, and he's going to stick the barrel of his rifle right in his face, and he's like, "Don't you fucking move. I swear to God, you even open your mouth to speak one of them hoodoo voodoo words, and I'm going to blow a hole in your fucking face."
All
He's going
right.
to turn to Hoby, and he's going to say, "Hoby, tie him up, and make sure it's tight."
Hearing as Maeve is having none of this.
Yes! She's having none of this. She just hopes I don't make a habit of it.
All right, how about we just handcuff his hands to his feet? That's hilarious. I'll take that.
All right. So if you are doing that, that is going to be a contested, either it's going to be a strength or you prone. You are able to get the handcuffs on it.
A foot in his right hand. When he came swinging at me, which hand did he lead with?
These guys are devil worshippers. This guy's definitely left-handed.
Alright, then his right foot, his left hand.
Wow. As a lefty, I resemble that remark.
Fair enough. All right, so you have him all handcuffed. So what do you guys want to do now? Seems like you killed a bunch of people and have him
You should
handcuffed.
check on that other man.
Yeah,
See if
Maeve's...
he's still with us.
She's already... As soon as it was her turn, that was going to be her game plan, was getting to that man.
While we're hog-tying this guy, you should check on that one. As soon as he's hog-tied, I pull out the shotgun and just hold it near him, just waiting for him to move.
Actually, she's gonna stop right there. The runes, they're still glowing, right?
That is correct.
Yeah, she a smart girl. She wants to inspect the runes before she just crosses them. So, do you want me to roll like a research or something for that? Or a faith? I don't know.
Occult is going to be the only thing that
All right.
is going to be able to tell what these ruins are.
Cool. Unskilled again. This is how she learns. That's going to be a 0.
Well.
She still has no idea.
You just think there's some glowy symbols.
Yeah, so she's just gonna, this dead body that's next to her, she's gonna drag that, use that to block off a part of the runes, and then she's gonna step over the body to get to this guy. She just doesn't want to touch the runes, okay? She doesn't know this magic. It's unfamiliar. She doesn't trust it, so she's gonna build herself a little corpse bridge to get to this man.
So stepping up on his dead body, you get up to the table. You see the guy. As you look upon him, he seems to be passed out. He has all kinds of food shoved into his mouth hole. Actually, give me a medicine check.
You mean healing?
Yes.
Okay. All right, that's
There
a
it
5.
is.
It looks like this man's teeth have been removed in order to force feed
Oh.
him. His belly is extended. That's what you see on initial inspection.
Is he tied down?
He is not tied down, but he is unconscious.
All right, she's at least gonna try and drag him off the table and get him out of the rune area.
Okay. Give me a strength check on that.
That's her best skill. Let me just put that out there. That's gonna be a 3. I may or may not have been lying. It might be her worst skill.
As you grab his foot to pull him off, all of a sudden he starts to expand. His skin seems to start bloating up, and he explodes into this giant gluttony demon. Let's roll for initiative again.
Oh, interesting. Shoot this guy in the face and we move on to the next target.
Josh, what did you roll?
Not exactly sure. I think it's a jack of spades.
That is a jack of spades. Maeve, what did you get?
Maeve got a 7 of clubs. And I'm wondering if I want to roll a Benny to make that higher. I'll wait and see what the glutton monster rolled.
And Hoby?
I got a 2 of clubs. I'm really tempted to just go ahead and spend that Benny. And in fact, I will. That is horrendous.
All right, so you now have a queen of spades.
Awesome. That's much better.
Yeah, screw it. I never do this. I'm gonna throw a Benny to get a new card. It seems like maybe that's a good time to do it.
Slap your Benny on the table.
Benny has been slapped. Yeah, Maeve doesn't like how close she is to this thing.
All right, and looks like you got a jack of diamonds.
Nice.
Alright. Well, now I'm at least tied with him.
So how ties are broken, it's reverse alphabetical order of what the suit is. So it's going to be spades, hearts, then diamonds. So you are right after him.
No!
Yes.
Well, in all fairness, 2 of us go before him, so we may kill him. May. Your breath might.
You should definitely hold your breath because this guy smells terrible.
Okay, hold your breath, and then we'll shoot him.
All right, so Joshua, you get to go first.
You ready? Because I have a queen.
Oh, I do apologize. Yeah, there we go.
Yay!
Obi, you get to go first.
Wait. Well, I'm going to go here and pull out the shotgun. This guy's needs it.
All right, and what is
Same.
the range on the shotgun?
Same as the gun, so 12, 24, 48. I should be well within range for that. Damn! That's a 25.
All right, 25 is going to hit, and I believe that's going to be bonus damage as well.
Sweet.
Yeah, maybe.
Jesus Christ.
Too bad you're not
Okay, so
smited.
that's 24 damage, whatever your bonus damage is saying is going to be.
All right. Oh, one thing though. Before.
It's a good thing Axel's not here.
Like I said, he'd already be gone by the moment he activated the runes on the floor. Okay, which one? Wolf of Fear? Is that the spirit? Or
That is going to be spirit.
I'm letting this damage go. That's spending a Benny to do that again?
Okay.
You shitting me?
So if you can roll me a d20. Hobie as well. If I can get a roll from Joshua on the spirit.
Nice.
Rolled a 9.
Oh, and Maeve got
Nice.
an 11, by the way. I forgot I mentioned that.
Okay. Maeve got an 11. Joshua got a 9. And...
I got shafted.
All right. So roll me a d20. You are now vulnerable.
I still get the shots off?
You still get the shots off, though.
Good. Okay, that's all I really care about at this moment. That was a damn good hit.
That was a damn good hit.
Back to that, it was 24 plus whatever bonus you said it was.
His toughness is a 12, so you're going to be 12 higher than what his damage was. And with those raises, Toby raises his shotgun up and aims it directly at the head of this gigantic amorphous demon. Unleashes a hellstorm of shrapnel out of the shotgun as it explodes his head, splitting it in two. The giant body rolls over onto its side. While still on the table, the hand hits the ground.
Well, Maeve is
Oh,
definitely
shit, scared
happy. Because that was...
Shit, I got scared for a moment there.
Maeve was, like, unperturbed, but still concerned.
I was
like
like,
a-
now I know how Axel feels.
Maeve still doesn't understand how Axel feels.
And that's going to be our adventure for tonight. Now let's see what's going on with Axel. Last we left Axel, he was running for his life away from a terrifying clown that had taken away his ability to shoot and just left Axel running as fast as he can in any direction, seeing some cover of trees, which is interesting since they were in the desert. He goes barreling into the trees. Eventually, he runs out of breath, and as he's there breathing, he looks around and notices it is pitch black. He's not able to see 20 feet away from him anything. There's no stars, no moon, no any sort of light other than a campfire on the southeast direction. At least what he thinks to be the southeast direction. As he stands there to catch his breath, he looks around. Can you give me a notice check?
All right. I can do that. Axel's very scared right now. I rolled a 6.
Looking around, he sees grass underneath his feet. The floor is wet and mildewy. He also notices that all of the color seems to be gone. He can see his hand has kind of a palish skin tone to it, but his entire surrounding is kind of a grayscale, black and white. As he tries to focus in on stuff, he has trouble focusing his vision, and it looks like the trees are looking back at him, specifically the one in front of him.
Oh God! All right, calm down, Axel. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. Axel, he would like to find as best a cover as he can, because he needs to unjam his gun.
There's a group of bushes directly to your left.
Axel will dive into the bushes. He's gonna start taking his gun apart, trying to get it unjammed. All right, get the gun. Get the gun fixed. That clown is close.
Can you give me a repair check?
No. I can give you an unskilled check.
That'll do.
5.
All right. Yeah, you're able to look at your gun, pull it out. You get everything set where it's supposed to be set. It looks like what had happened was your weapon is a revolver, correct?
No, my weapon is a carbine, a Gatling carbine.
Okay.
That is my main weapon.
How is it fed though?
With a drum.
Okay. It looks like the mechanism that feeds was just slightly off, and you're able to realign it and get it to be in working order again. Are you gonna test it out there?
No, it's if I see it, I was like, okay, this is gonna work. I'm just gonna hold the gun to my chest and anything that comes near me, Axel's just gonna start blasting. Axel would like to look behind him to see if the clown is actually still chasing him. He hasn't looked yet. He's been too afraid to do that.
He's not able to see that far due to the darkness. He is not able to see the clown or any other living thing around him.
That's good. Okay. Where's Joshua? Joshua! Hoby! Right now, I even wish for that devil woman.
Give me a survival check to see if you can track him down.
Axel rolled a 5.
That's really good. Unfortunately, there's no sign of them whatsoever.
Shit. Well, it's not going to do me any good to be sitting right here, is it? I'm going to...
However, you do see a little bit of light.
Okay. Axel's going to take a tentative step forward, just very slowly, just making his way. Where do I see the light?
It is a ways, but it could possibly be from like a campfire.
Last time I checked, things that don't get cold don't have to, use a campfire. Might be my only option right now. So Axel will start heading towards the campfire very cautiously as he can.
Give me another notice check.
Axel rolled a 7.
As you're walking past one of the trees, you notice that kind of has a face on it with carved out eyes, and the eyes seem to be following you.
Oh shit. Alright, Axel notices that. He's like kind of jumps back. He's like, oh god! Oh scary tree. Scary fucking tree. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Axel's got his gun pointed at the tree.
If you fire upon me, it will be the last action you ever do.
Scary
Alive,
tree talk!
You should not be here.
That's good to know. I would like to go home now.
Wouldn't we all?
Yes, that's what Axel just said. Scary tree, sir. Axel's going to leave you right there, okay? It's been a long day. A lot of terrifying things. I don't need no trees right now.
I've been here way before you got here, and I will be here way after you're gone.
That's nice. No offense, but I can't deal with no talking trees. And he just kind of like keeps his distance and starts walking away.
All right, as you start walking away, outside of your vision, you start to see a silhouette of a person just kind of shambling around. But not only are you able to see the person, but you're able to see the backdrop behind them as well.
The backdrop behind them?
You can see through them.
Oh, it's a ghost. That's a ghost.
That it is.
Do they notice me?
They don't seem to. They seem to be just kind of going through actions, possibly the last actions of their life.
Okay, Axel moves away from that. He's trying to he's just walking in between the ghost and the tree, just heading downwards.
You spot another one.
All right, it's okay. Axel's not happy. Yeah, I don't like this at all. He's just kind of like pointing his gun just like at random things at this point. And he just starts moving away, just staying away from the ghostly figures, making his way to the campfire. He's like, I don't want to be here. I don't like any of this. What the f is going on? Wasn't I in the desert? Wasn't I in Texas? There's no forest in Texas. Is there a forest in Texas? No, wait, I wasn't in Texas. Where the fuck was I?
Somewhere between Denver and Arizona. You weren't exactly sure where.
Wasn't I in New Mexico? We were in New Mexico, I think, right? Or Utah. It's either New Mexico or Utah. I never get those states. I always get those states mixed up. Oh, I just want to go back home. Just back home to good old Alabama, where things are simple. Oh, God, there's another ghost.
Yeah, and as you say that, the ghost pulls a firearm from his side and lets loose some bullets, causing an impact in the tree beside you.
Don't you? Oh, you son of a bitch. Axel returns fire.
If you want to go ahead and do that, go ahead and do that.
First shot is a 5. Second shot is a 5. Third shot is a 10. Fourth shot is a 5. And then final shot is a 5.
All right. And one that was higher than a 4, you hit.
Okay, all 5 hit.
Ghosts have an edge. It's called ethereal. Ghosts can become invisible and immaterial at will and can only be harmed by magical attacks.
Well, Axel don't know that, so he's just firing away. As the bullets rip through the ghost and he sees that they're doing no harm to him, he's just gonna grab his gun and just book it to the campsite.
Well, actually, before you do that, the thing is that it was shooting just because it lost its life in a duel. It was just shooting because it was shooting. Now that you shot back at it, I need to roll to see if it notices you. It does notice you now.
Can Axel roll a stealth?
Go ahead, roll a stealth.
Axel got a 4?
A 4 will be enough to hide.
Yeah! So Axel just goes, oh shit, and then he just dives behind some bushes.
There's actually a very large oak tree behind you.
Axel goes hide behind that. Oh shit, another ghost!
The ghost raises his hand up to his eyes and starts scanning the area, but doesn't seem to notice you.
Oh, he's still my beating Axel heart. Oh,
there is another ghost on the other tree, but a lady.
Axel's gonna stand up really stiff, be like, "No, you don't know. I'm a tree. I'm a tree."
So the ghost notices you. It looks at you and raises his hands up and starts waving and smiling right at you, saying hello to an old friend.
Do I know him?
No, he's just friendly.
Axel does not wave back. He kind of just backpedals away from the ghost. Just yeah, yeah, totally. Axel continues on his journey cautiously and slowly towards the campsite. I see a ghost.
As you see the ghost, it kind of keeps on going about its business of its last tasks. And this one seemed to be a teller or possibly a bartender as it's wiping down an imaginary counter. It looks up in your direction and then goes back down and starts wiping the counter again. As you are closer to the fire, you're actually able to see the light that it provides flickering off, and you're able to see shadows of robed figures around it.
You said roped or robed?
Robed.
Oh, I thought you said roped. I'm like, oh, I don't want to see no hanging man. Axel sees the ghost. The ghost looks up. He kind of just stiffens up a little bit more. He's like, no, you don't see me. You don't see Axel. And as the ghost gets back down, he kind of just scoots around the ghost once more and heads into the clearing where the campfire is, and sees the rogue figures. He's just gonna stay off to the side. He's not going to approach them. He's just gonna watch and look on and see what they're doing.
Give me another notice check, please.
Sure. Axel rolled a 5 for his notice.
All right, they seem to be chanting something. If you give me a common knowledge check, I can possibly tell you what they're chanting.
Axel don't have common knowledge.
You should have a D4.
I'm making it's a joke. Oh. It's a joke. Axel don't have common knowledge. If he had common knowledge, he wouldn't be here. Or he doesn't have common sense. Axel rolled a 5.
You remember learning as a kid, some of the words, some of them are stamped on the money, e pluribus unum and that kind of stuff. It seems to be a Latin of some sort.
I don't really know Latin. So he's like, he doesn't really know what to do with that information.
Also, another thing you notice is that the fire is burning green.
This is all unnatural, and I don't want to be here. Can I just go home? Axel just wants to go home. He says that out loud, too. Axel's kind of at his breaking point.
The cultists continue their chant and ritual, seemingly not noticing you.
Axel don't really know what to do right now. He's just kind of looking back and forth, trying to find a is there like an exit, or is there like, I don't know, some kind of way out of the forest? It was daytime when he got in here. Now it's nighttime. Like he's just doesn't know what to do. He's just kind of scared. He's just going to take another tentative step forward just to get a better look at these folks, see if they're people or if they're not people. Axel's okay with people.
Give me another notice check.
All right. Oh, Axel got an explodey 15.
Yeah, you're actually able to see their hands from underneath the robes. You're able to see that there's actually color to them. 4 of them up there, and they definitely seem to be among the living, which is the first living thing you've seen since you've arrived here.
Oh, thank God. Axel just kind of goes, I am so glad to see you folks. You will not believe how scary this wood's been to dear old Axel.
How dare you interrupt our summoning? How are you even here?
What do you mean? I walked into the forest. I didn't come here on purpose.
This is the Forest of the Veil, the space between life and death, where people await their judgment.
I would like to go to the living side, please. If you could just direct me that way, I will head that way. Please and thank you.
There's only one way to get there, through a blood sacrifice.
Okay, you got like a bunny rabbit or something?
No.
I'll take a deer, like what kind of, I don't really got any blood sacrifices on me.
All right, give me another notice check.
Okay. Axel got a 4.
You notice that they are unsheathing their weapons and heading towards you.
By unsheathing, what do you mean? They
are pulling out some sacrificial daggers and heading your way.
Yeah, Axel's going to pull out his own gun and be like, no. No, Mr. Man. Put them away. Put them away right now.
All right, what did Axel draw?
For initiative, Axel drew a 5 of spades, but I would like to spin a Benny and use quick draw and draw 2 more cards. And then I get to pick between those 3 cards which one I want.
All right, just go ahead and draw them directly from the deck.
Queen of Diamonds and a 10 of Clubs. So Axel will take the Queen of Diamonds.
All right.
For he shines bright like a diamond.
So the first one is going to have a Queen of Hearts. The second one is going to be a 2 of Spades. The third one is going to be 9 of Clubs. And the fourth one is 6 of Diamonds. So
Axel goes first, right?
No, one in the back's going to go first.
I would rather have diamonds than a heart, though.
As soon as they are talking about a blood sacrifice, it unsheaths its ritual dagger and just flings itself at you and goes to plunge its knife into you. It rolls a 3. What is your parry?
My parry is a 2.
All right, so that is going to hit. That is going to be 7 damage. What is your toughness?
Axel's toughness is an 8.
As the stab goes into you, it went into your jacket, and the blade completely missed your actual skin, just poking holes in your clothing.
That's fair. Axel has an armor jacket on, so he stabbed the armor plating, and Axel's like, "Ha! Suck it!"
It is now Axel's turn.
After Axel yells, "Suck it!" he's just going to unleash hell with his gun.
Just keeping track, how many rounds are there before you have to reload?
So Axel has used 20 shots today out of his 30. Axel has 10 more shots left in this drum, and he has 2 drums total. So
okay,
if need be, Axel can use a spend an action to reload. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Axel I bought 5 of these drums. Axel has 150 bullets, and he's prepared to use them all. So Axel would like to unleash hell. First shot will be a 6. Second shot is going to be a 4. Then he's going to give you a 8, a 5, and a 5.
All right, so you're going to hit on all of those. If you want to roll for damage, we're going to do them one at a time and tell me who you are shooting.
So the first shot's going to go straight into the cultist that tried to stab Axel. He's going to get 8 points of damage.
So he is going to be shaken.
Okay. And the second shot, I got an 8. So does that means the bonus damage gets, because that's a raise, correct?
Correct.
So the second shot will be an 11, also going into Mr. Man.
Same guy?
Same guy, yes, sir.
So that will kill him.
Third shot is going to be the one nearest to dear old Axel. So Axel, he's going to give you a 7 to that one.
And that he's going to be shaken.
Okay. The fourth shot is going to go into the one right next to him. 8 points.
He's going to be shaken.
Okay. And the final shot is going to go into the one behind the second one. 14 points of damage.
Oh yeah, you get him right in the head. So the red mist comes off of his head, and he dies, falling into the fire, making the green flame just ignite even higher.
Awesome. Axel has 2 more rounds, correct?
That is correct.
Axel's going to do something he hasn't done yet.
Be brave.
No. Bravery. Bravery is for losers. Axel's going to reach into his bag, and he's going to pull out a bundle of dynamite, and he's going to throw it into the fire.
If you can give me a athletics.
Axel got a 7.
You're able to lob it wherever you want to lob it. Where are you wanting to lob?
Right into the fire.
Right into the fire. All right. And
right into the green fire, which Axel thinks this is a bad idea. But desperate times and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the damage on that?
So 3 sticks of dynamite is 3d6 points of damage.
Oh, you took a bundle out? All right.
Yeah.
So roll me 3d6. And also, what's the range on that?
LBT?
Large blast template.
Okay, large blast template.
I believe you are standing in that large burst template.
Maybe I should only use 2 sticks of dynamite? I already said it, so... Shit! Axel goes kablooey. Oops. I'm just going to throw the dynamite.
I didn't ask how big the room was.
I said I throw dynamite. So here's my question. If Axel gets caught in the blast radius, Axel's other sticks of dynamite get caught in the blast radius.
That is correct.
Just let everybody know this. Axel dead.
Dynamite has 1 in 4 chance of exploding if it takes 6 or more points of damage, including being caught in a separate explosion. We'll roll a d4 when it comes time to do that.
He regrets throwing those 3 sticks.
Okay, so it's 8 damage?
8 points of damage, yes.
All right, and then for the dynamite that is on your person, please roll me a d4. All right, you are safe. The dynamite on your person does not explode.
Oh, thank God. Oh, Lord and mighty. Probably not the Lord that witch prays to.
Do you currently have any wounds, or have you taken care of them?
No, Axel has no wounds.
All right, so you are going to take a wound.
Okay.
Because you're the one doing the damage to yourself. Please roll me 2d6.
Axel rolled a 3.
So a piece of shrapnel is going to hit you in the arm. Roll me a d2.
I will roll a d4, odds and evens.
All right. Odds will be your right arm. Evens will be your left arm.
Okay. I rolled a 2, so evens is my left arm.
So your left arm you can no longer use.
That's Axel's good arm, though. Oh, no. But they're dead, right? Like.
Oh, yeah. They're super dead, and they are exploded. The bloody mesh of body parts that is or was them is just kind of fueling the fire that keeps on going even through after the explosion. It's even gone bigger and larger. It's almost like 10 feet up in the air, and it's expanding.
Shit. Axel's just like, he's like, okay. He's just gonna like put himself next to a tree, and Axel would like to try to bandage up his arm.
A very large portal opens up on the fire. As you look into the portal, you see fire and brimstone and all kinds of monsters and horrors that you can't even imagine.
I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh shit. Axel's gonna take a step back. He's kind of stumble down and fall flat on his ass, just scooting away from the portal. Oh no, 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 no.
Out of the portal walks this ginormous demon with spikes off of its back. I am Wrath. Why have you summoned me?
Axel didn't. He didn't do that. You can go home now. You have a wonderful night. Axel's gonna hang out with the bartender. And he points towards the bartending ghost.
So you waste my time? You will die for your impotence.
I didn't do anything. Axel's just here. And he points to one of the charred remains of the cultists. They did it. That was them. I avenged you. You have a wonderful night.
So we're gonna roll right into another combat. I'm gonna have you just keep your Queen of Diamonds. You get to go first.
Dear old Axel, who is scared and terrified.
Also, as the game marshal, I'm gonna spend a Benny.
I don't want you to. Axel can't use his gun. His arm don't work. And the other one's fucking jammed. Axel would like to do something.
Okay.
He would like to play his action card.
Mm-hmm.
So I will spin a Benny. I will drop the Benny down. Bam! And I play my action card. And my action card I play is called Here Comes the Cavalry. And it says help arrives from some source determined by the GM. So GM, help Axel!
As you call out to whoever you're calling out to, you're just screaming for help. Anyone who can assist. As you do that, the clown from earlier that scared you appears. I will fight by your side.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here though. Right here behind this tree for tactical reasons. Is there something that Axel can brace the gun like near him? Like can he like squat down, one hand just kind of laying on there and then just unload into this monster?
If you can't use that hand, you can't use that hand. So if you want to be creative with it, you definitely can, but you are going to take negatives.
Okay. It's all Axel's got.
Yeah, but it's not your turn. Clown pulled an ace of clubs. Also, before you start, the demon has a thing that it does as soon as you see it.
Okay, good.
If I can get you to do a spirit check.
You a funny Mr. DM. Game Marshal. Spirit check. God. All right. Axel takes the -2 because of his hindrance night terrors. Axel rolled a 2.
All right. Give me a d20.
Okay. 9.
You are now vulnerable until the next turn.
Yes, he is.
Actions and attack against the target are made at +2 until the end of his next turn. Evil clown is go.
So the evil clown will run at the raft demon, his claws out extended. He's just going to strike right into this monster's flesh. So I rolled a 6 to attack the creature.
My parry is a 7, so that is not going to hit.
Okay. Next attack, 4. I guess that will miss as well.
That is correct.
The third attack is a 2.
All right. So
not much help from this clown.
So it is now your turn.
So Axel's hiding behind the tree. He's going to try to brace his gun in between like a branch in the tree, just so he can get a little bit of aiming, and he's just gonna fire all 5 rounds. Actually, he hasn't reloaded yet, has he?
You should still have.
I have 10 shots. Yeah, that demon's getting all of them.
Okay.
So the first round of shots.
Keep in mind that because you're trying to like balance off of a tree limb and your left arm is damaged, you're gonna be taking -2 to all of these.
Okay, gotcha. All right, first shot is going to be a 4. The second shot is going to be just a 1. The third shot is going to be a 3. The fourth shot's going to be a 0. And the next shot, the final shot, will be an 8.
You're going to hit twice, and then the second hit is going to do bonus damage. So
okay, so the first one that hit is going to do 8 points of damage. The second hit is going to do a total of 13 points of damage to the creature.
Okay.
Axel's lucky number.
That's going to be a gut wound. His guts are now busted, and that's going to reduce his strength by 1. Hey, remember when I told you earlier on that I was going to cast a Benny?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was playing my adventure deck card.
Okay. You didn't tell me what that was.
I'm doing that now because I don't have to tell you when I play it. I can keep it a secret, and it suggests in the Savage Worlds Adventure Deluxe Edition that I laugh while I read it out to you.
Okay.
It's called Riled Up. Your hero causes +2 damage for each wound he has in this encounter. Wounds count whether they were suffered previously or after this card is played. The little quote on the bottom, that hurt. Now it's my turn.
It's still Axel's turn, though, right?
It is. I'm calculating the second wound that you have given me. That's going to be 7, so you hit him in the gut. The grouping on your impressive, just 2 right into his stomach. All right.
All right. First shot, 15.
All right.
Second shot, -3. Next shot, 3. Next shot, 6. And finally, -2.
All right, so you hit with the first one.
Okay. And that's also with the bonus damage because it was a lot of raises.
Yeah, it will be enough to get you a raise.
Awesome. All right, so the damage to that shot is a whopping 32. And the second shot is 5. So Axel, he's got the gun braced on the tree. He's just like, and then all of a sudden the gun goes click, 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 click. He's out of bullets.
With the one final shot, as you launch 5 of them, 4 of them go whizzing around his head, his behind him. The dirt's flying up behind, but the last one gets him square between the eyes as he's shaken, screaming out in pain, and it drops dead to the ground. Wrath has been defeated.
You still hear the click, click, click because Axel hasn't let go of the trigger yet. Did we win?
Yes.
Oh shit! No, stay away from me. Stay away from me, Axel. Oh, I don't like this. Why? And he walks onto the other side of the tree away from the clown.
But the clown pulls a present out and is trying to hand it to you.
I'm good. I don't need that. I need to fix my arm. Oh God.
I can fix that arm and much more, the clown says.
I think I got this. Axel just sits in front of the demon. He's just I just want to go home. Axel just wants to go home.
If you take my present, I'll get you there, the clown says.
But, yeah, you take me to Joshua and Hoby?
I'll take you back to the circus with all your friends.
Okay. Fix my arm and let's do this.
He hands you a present. It's wrapped, but there seems to be some sort of handle coming out of the side of it. It seems to be a crank.
Axel, he holds the box. He's just kind of curious with the crank. He's like, what do I do with this?
Turn.
He starts turning the crank.
As he turns the crank, music starts to play. And as it reaches the end of the song, an arm bounces out with a knife at the end, stabbing you directly into the heart. You drop down dead onto the ground. The clown grabs your ankle and starts to pull you towards the portal above the fire. As it pulls you around the back end, away from where you saw hell, on the other side of the portal, you see your friends battling against this giant, gross, obese, smelly pustule of a demon. As you fade to black, Clown then throws you through the portal. And that is where we'll end our adventure.